Word 2007 is out. It's exciting, and you know it's designed to be better and more productive than the version you're used to. But it may look a little unfamiliar to you. Never fear, help is here. This course will get you up to speed in minutes. Find out how to get the best out of this new and easier version. See how to do the everyday things you've always done in Word. Practice in the new Word and feel the advantages it gives you. When you first open Word 2007, you may be surprised by its new look. Most of the changes are in the ribbon, the area that spans the top of Word. The ribbon brings the most popular commands to the forefront, so you don't have to hunt in various parts of the program for things you do all the time. Why the change? To make your work easier and faster. The ribbon was thoroughly researched and designed from users' experiences so that commands are in the optimal position. This lesson will tell you more about the ribbon and how to work with it. The ribbon's ease of use and convenience are best understood when seen in action. Click play below the picture to see an animation of the ribbon. First, on the Home tab, some text is cut from one position and pasted into another. Then the text format is changed using a style. And finally, the page background color is altered on the Page Layout tab. There are three basic components to the ribbon. It's good to know what each one is called so that you understand how to use it. 1. Tabs. There are 7 basic ones across the top. Each represents an activity area. 2. Groups. Each tab has several groups that show related items together. 3. Commands. A command is a button, a box to enter information, or a menu. Everything on a tab has been carefully selected according to user activities. For example, the Home tab contains all the things you use most often, such as the commands in the Font group for changing text font, font size, bold, italic, and so on. At first glance, you may not see a certain command from a previous version of Word. Fret not. Some groups have a small diagonal arrow in the lower right corner. The arrow is called a dialog box launcher. If you click it, you'll see more options related to that group. Those options will often appear in the form of a dialog box that you may recognize from a previous version of Word. Or they may appear in a familiar-looking task pane. Speaking of previous versions, if you're wondering whether you can get the same look and feel of a previous version of Word, the simple answer is you can't. But after playing around with the ribbon a little, you'll get used to where things are and will like how easy it makes getting your work done. In this new version of Word, certain tabs appear only when you need them. For example, let's say you've inserted a picture, but now you want to do more with it. Maybe you want to change how text wraps around it, or you want to crop it. Where are those commands found? 1. Select the picture. 2. The Picture Tools tab appears. Click that tab. 3. Additional groups and commands appear for working with pictures, like the Picture Styles group. When you click away from the picture, the Picture Tools tab disappears, and the other groups come back. Note: On-Demand tabs appear for other activity areas, like tables, drawings, diagrams, and charts. Some formatting commands are so useful that you want to have them available whatever you're doing. Let's say you want to quickly format some text, but you're working on the Page Layout tab. You could click the Home tab to see the formatting options, but here's a faster way. 1. Select your text by dragging with your mouse and then point at the selection. 2. The Mini toolbar will appear in a faded fashion. If you point to the Mini toolbar, it will become solid, and you can click a formatting option there. The Mini toolbar is great for formatting options, but what if you want other types of commands to always be available? Use the Quick Access toolbar. The next page will explain what it is. The Quick Access toolbar is the small area to the upper right of the ribbon. It contains the things that you use over and over every day. Save, undo, and repeat. You can add your favorite commands to it so that they are available no matter which tab you are on. Click play to see an animation showing how to add and then remove a button on the Quick Access toolbar.
डोनेशन हर साल थोड़ी लगता है डोनेशन डाला यार
You'll also get a chance to try this out in the practice session that's coming up.
कभी 18,000 नहीं लगा कुश्ती का उसका डोनेशन लगा नहीं था जब तुम लोग गए थे
The ribbon makes everything in Word 2007 nicely centralized and easy to find. Sometimes, however, you don't need to find things. You just want to work on your document, and you'd like more space to do that. So it's just as easy to hide the ribbon temporarily as it is to use it. Here's how. Double-click the Active tab. The groups disappear so that you have more room. Whenever you want to see all of the commands again, double-click the Active tab to bring back the groups. Okay, keyboard people, this page is for you. Shortcuts that start with the Control key, for example, Control plus C for copy or Control plus Alt plus 1 for heading 1, remain the same as in previous versions of Word. But the ribbon design comes with new shortcuts. Why? Because this change brings two big advantages over previous versions. Shortcuts for every single button on the ribbon. Shortcuts that often require fewer keys. The new shortcuts also have a new name, Key Tips. Press Alt to make the Key Tip badges appear for all ribbon tabs, the Quick Access Toolbar commands, and the Microsoft Office button. Then you can press the Key Tip for the tab you want to display. For example, press H for the Home tab. This makes all the key tips for that tab's commands appear. Then you can press the key tip for the command you want. Note, you can still use the old Alt plus shortcuts that accessed menus and commands in previous versions of Word. But because the old menus are not available, you'll have no screen reminders of what letters to press, so you need to know the full shortcut to use them. For more information, see the training course Keyboard Shortcuts in the 2007 Office system.